Hi, welcome to my kitchen. This is the March collaboration month, and I am doing a breakfast soufflé. They're wonderful. This is one that I used to do a lot if I was doing a brunch for a wedding. Sometimes after the wedding you have family coming in and things like that stays overnight, and you hate to send them out to the restaurant to eat, so they would have a brunch somewhere, and I would cater it quite often. So that's what I'm doing today, is one of my breakfast soufflés that I did for that. And trust me, when you do that, you've got to have one that's easy and good, because if it's not easy, I'm not going to be able to make enough for 100 people or so. But I cut it down so that we can make it for our families now, and still have a good soufflé. And I'm going to start with my ground. Now you can use either. I'm using ground sausage. You can use hamburger. No, you probably could. But you can use ham, bacon, or sausage. And I usually use sausage. Once in a while I would make one dish of each. But I'm using sausage today. And you're going to use a little bit of salt and your pepper. But this always went over very, very good. So I like this one the best. So we're going to just introduce it to you today. But I just wanted to say something about the March collaboration going on. Greg's Kitchen is doing it, and we have 11 other channels this time. Last year, I don't believe we had quite that many. I'm really excited because, oh my goodness, these recipes that these ladies do are just extraordinary. And I love it because I end up getting so many more new recipes that I didn't have when I started. So you'll want to watch this. And guess what I did? I dropped an eggshell in there. I guess we'll have to go fishing for it. That's okay. If you do drop an eggshell in, just take your shell, put it down in the white, and the eggshell will come right back home to it. So, anyway, we need 8 eggs. So that's, hopefully I won't do any more like that. I'm not going to guarantee it though. But the collaboration was great last year. Oh my goodness, I got so many wonderful recipes from the other ladies, and I always get a lot from Greg's Kitchen, and so we had a lot of nice recipes. And this year we're going to have even more. Let me wash my hands real quick. Okay. So now you'll want to be sure to tune in to their stations and watch all of them. Now there isn't much to this. You'll want to bring your eggs, beat them up just a little bit. And since they're all good eggs, I'm going to put them in my regular bowl, and then I can beat them up without making a mess. Maybe. Not sure. I'm not going to guarantee it. So, get these all mixed up a little bit. I love doing breakfast soufflés, especially on the weekends, because if you're having company or something, all you have to do is just get your... I'm going to add 2 cups of milk to this. Get your breakfast souffle made up. Now this one here says set overnight. Okay, got all all this mixed together real good. And then you'll want to put in 8 slices of breadcrumbs, bread cubes rather. I always say the wrong thing, it's bread cubes. Just take your bread, dice it up, dice bread cubes. Now what I do, so many times we'll have, I don't know how it happens, but we end up with 2 loaves of bread open. And that's just silly for 2 people, but we end up with it like that. And I end up having to freeze some of it. And that's good because that's when I get that bread out and do this. I love this. Yesterday I had 3 of my great-grandchildren, and we were making the homemade cinnamon rolls. And the one would lay the knife down, this knife down like that. Oh, it won't go through. I said, you gotta do this. He said, oh. So he's standing there doing this. I said, put it on the dough. We had fun. We had fun. I was sure we were gonna have a mess, but really when we got done, there wasn't one thing on the floor. That was shocking, because usually, as you know, I have it all over the floor. But we didn't have any on the floor. So I was very, very surprised, pleasingly. But it's always fun when you can cook or bake with your grandchildren, children, or great-grandchildren in my case. So just bring these together like that, and they'll just suck that egg right in. Okay. And then I'm going to need a cup of shredded cheese. I'm going to add that to it. What's nice about this one, you can fix it Saturday night and Sunday morning. You get up and get ready for church. You can run downstairs or run into the kitchen and stick this in the oven. And by the time you're ready, it's ready. And they can have a nice meal, or you can wait till you get home from church and have a brunch. Now I'm putting 1 pound of sausage in it. Just bring it all together. Oh, I can smell that mustard in there, mustard seed. Sausage smells so good. I think I should have got a different utensil for this. But you know me, I always get the wrong one out at first. Then I have to change. Then you'll need a 9 by 12, 9 by 13, whichever dish you have, to bake it in. And I'm going to set it in the refrigerator and let it absorb all these wonderful, wonderful flavors together. I think that's good. Now you'll want to butter your dish. I tried it once with vegetable oil. I didn't like the outcome of it, so I started buttering it. So that's what I do now. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now I'll bring you back when this is ready from the oven. Welcome back. My casserole is out of the oven. I had 2, so I just popped one in the oven real quick. So, because I was taking one to a friend. This is, oh, it smells so good and looks absolutely yummy. I know it's going to be delicious, and I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee if you try this, you will make it over and over. It is something that you'll take to your parents', to your church, to any kind of function that you're going to. And they'll ask you for the recipe. I don't think I've ever made it that they haven't asked me for my recipe. But anyway, I'm telling you, it is delicious. Now, I had to leave mine in the oven for about 33 minutes altogether. So you just have to check it. I took a knife and I slid down in it to see if it was done. You're supposed to let it set for 5 minutes before you take it out of the pan. And but I think it's going to come out okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That looks absolutely scrumptious. I left a little tiny piece in there, and that's a sin. That is delicious. I'm telling you. So try this. You know, it's simple to make. Make it, leave it in your fridge. Bake it the next morning. You know, this is something that's really good even for to have for your lunch. If you're having a buffet or something like that, this would be really great for that. And you know, that's terrible. Every time I take a piece out, there's a little piece left, and he's lonely. So can't have that. And my favorite part is the bottom part when you take it all out. I'm terrible, but y'all know that. Anyway, that is my breakfast souffle, and it is so good. So instead of breakfast, my husband and I are going to have it for lunch. It's delicious. I hope you try it. Let me know what you think. And if you have any good breakfast souffles or any recipes you want me to try, I'll be glad to do that. Just give them to me. And don't forget, stay tuned to all of our ladies and Greg. All of our 11, we have 11 different channels right now that's coming on board for the collaboration, March collaboration. And Greg's birthday is this month. So, matter of fact, it's the 3rd of March. Then my daughter's got a birthday. No, my daughter's got an anniversary. Her and my son-in-law. March was a busy month. With birthdays. I had a good friend that's birthday. His birthday is March the 14th. And my sister Carol, her birthday was the 27th. Mom's birthday was the 25th. And then one of the best gifts in the March was my great-grandson. He was born on my mother's, would have been 90th birthday if she hadn't have passed. She would have been so excited. Oh my goodness. But she's looking down at him from heaven, so that's all that matters. So March is a really busy month with birthdays and anniversaries. So we're going to make it a busier month with our March collaboration. And be sure you stay tuned because the ladies and all the different channels, oh my goodness, they have so many wonderful, wonderful recipes to bring that you're just going to love them. I know you are. And I can't let this sit and get cold. I could just shut up and, but I'm going to eat another bite. Anyway, delicious. All we need here now is a cup of coffee. So that's next. Try the video, try the recipe for the, I got it in my throat. Guess I shouldn't have, God got even with me for that one. Breakfast souffle. And they'll be bringing you a lot more excellent, excellent recipes. So we'll be seeing you real soon with some more. Thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful week. And bless you all. Thank you, bunches.